Some of you know I'm running against a guy we think is probably the wealthiest guy in the state of Vermont. Now, he may have a whole lot of money, but you know what we have? We have people power, which is a lot more forceful than all the money in the world.
So in 2006, Bernie decided to run for the Senate. That's a seat that had been held by Republicans for some 150 years.
There was really never a doubt in my mind that Bernie was going to win that Senate race, and he was going to win it convincingly. He would do town hall meeting after town hall meeting after town hall meeting.
He was bold enough to go for it, and he won that election.
Bernie's veteran bill helped me to help veterans all over the world that are serving their country to feel like their country is actually going to give them the care that they need when they come home. Bernie and Senator McCain, they were able to work together through their differences to actually help the veterans.
And I would allege that I'm one of the first to feel the burn.
To put more money into the veteran hospitals, allowing for them to hire more doctors, to hire more nurses.
When people think about Bernie Sanders, they think about Medicare for all, a single-payer healthcare system he's been advocating for decades. What people may not know about Bernie Sanders is that during the negotiations for the Affordable Care Act, he worked with Congressman Clyburn to provide $11 billion for community health clinics that are desperately needed in lots of rural areas that don't have access to hospitals and the infrastructure that we often find in cities.
When the $15 wage change was announced by Amazon as a result of the pressure from Senator Sanders, rest of the country there were workers at other Amazon fulfillment centers and warehouses that got a significant boost.
When we were fighting for a living wage with Disney, Bernie came down and fought for us.
I believe wholeheartedly that it made a big impact, a big difference in our push for the 15. We've been fighting for so long, and it took, one man. It took our Bernie.
He gives a voice to people who don't have it. The janitors, the food service workers, the order cooks and grill fry cooks that I work with. They have a voice because of Bernie.
His message has been consistent, never changing. So what you're hearing right here today was spoken 30 years ago, and those are the things that he's going to stand for.
We have to make sure people here are treated with respect economically. The image of Bernie as president gives me hope for a just, humane future for my daughter and for our planet.
Let us transform America and create a government that works for all, not just the few. Thank you.